Ron from the Skydio Nation Facebook group here. If you haven't joined Skydio Nation over at Facebook, go over and join today. It's a public group. Just sign up, get in there, read all about your favorite Skydio 2 drone, ask questions, post your videos, and so on. I'll post a link down below to the Skydio Nation Facebook group. And today we have another episode here. We have our favorite Skydio, the Skydio 2, and it received a firmware update just a couple days ago. Email was issued from Skydio concerning the firmware upgrade. It first came out for Android users, and just yesterday it was available for iOS users. So I did the upgrade yesterday, and then this morning, lo and behold, there was an upgrade to the iOS app version of the Skydio 2 app to fly the drone. So I also have downloaded that to my phone, or upgraded the app that I already had. So we're going to be flying an all new software today, app and firmware for the drone. Now, according to my sources, Sean Oz, this isn't the big update everybody's waiting for that increased the range. This is just kind of like a bug fix, and enhancing small items and so on. So I don't expect any showstoppers from this test flight today. In fact, I expect not to notice any difference at all, but we will see. Who knows? Maybe there'll be some kind of Easter egg in there, an improvement in software, an added function we don't know about. So, looking forward to this test flight. I'm down here at, it's around 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm usually not down here this early. I usually try to come down closer to magic hour, where we have, a few more shadows. Things look a little bit better, closer to what we like to call the magic hour in the photographer's industry here. But so we're kind of flying at high noon. Everything's going to be washed out, so it won't look like I usually do when I fly. But I think I got some bad weather moving in around that time today, so I just want to make sure I got out of here. Well, I still have plenty of sunshine and no rain. So I'm gonna I usually put the HDR on because it does a good job at taking care of the light images, like say around sunset when the sky is kind of overexposed, and the dark images, the ground, which are in the shadows. But I won't really need that today because it's real balanced lighting. So I'm just going to shoot in, I guess a 4K 60, but no HDR today. And we're just going to do some basic testing. Probably won't do any range testing today because it's a little breezy. And again, we've already found out that this doesn't have the range increase that everybody was hoping for in this update. But it's it'll still be coming, hopefully, according to Skydio. So Sean Oz did a video recently when he upgraded the software, the firmware on the drone, and he got it out at about 4,000 feet. And before he got real bad breakup on his FPV. So I usually experience about maybe 2,000, 2,500 feet of good FPV, and then after that, it tends to break up and not look that clear. So probably not going to do a full out range test today because again, for no reason really. Someone already did his test. We know this isn't the upgrade, the distance upgrade everybody's looking for. But let me stop, jabberjawing here, and let's get to the video. Oh, one more thing before we get to the video. I'm going to fly with the controller in the first battery. The Skydio 2 controller, aka the Hanafi controller, and then probably in the second battery, I'm going to switch to the beacon. We're at the beacon somewhere around here. You know what the beacon looks like. A beacon, probably a combination beacon and phone. So, with no further ado, let's get going. All right, I got the Skydio on the landing pad out there in the beach, and when I first put in the landing pad, I got the unsafe to take off. It was in a confined space, so I kind of moved it around and faced it the other direction, and now it doesn't say that. So I had to fiddle with it for a while. I've seen that message before, but I've never seen it come up that much. And as you can see, it's not in a confined space at all. It's sitting right out there in the middle of the beach here. So Maybe that's a negative to the update. Whether that had anything to do with the update, I don't know. But okay, let's take it off and see how she hovers under the new firmware update. So get your popcorn and sodas ready, and we're going to take off. And let's get our settings here. 4K 30. We don't need HDR today, and EV comp. We're going to turn our EV compensation down a little bit. It's a little bright out here, and I don't have any ND filters for it, so. All right, we turned the EV down a little bit. Let's set the white balance to, let's get it a little Kelvin up there a little bit higher. All right, looks like she's hovering pretty good. Nice and steady there. No drop or anything. Oh, she wobbled a little bit there, but it's a little wind blowing through here, so she's doing good. So let's yaw that around to face us. There we are in the frame. Hello, Skydio. There we are. We're getting recorded here. Should we do a Marcus Crawford style up and out here? Let me get lined up here. Okay, here we go. Marcus Crawford style, up and out. All right, I got the Skydio back up in the air again. I just went through the skills and the one shots, and I don't see nothing new there. It's the same set of skills: motion track, fixed tracks, orbit, cable, and hover. And under the one shots, it's a drone, the rocket, boomerang, and the vortex, and they've all been there before. I don't know if anything changed with any of them, but I certainly don't have time to go through every single automated feature here and see if there's any changes. We'll get around to them as as we try them out. So you have a particular I like the cable cam. I just learned to do that recently from a video by Whose video was it showed me how to do the cable cam? I'm sure it was Sean Oz. So let's see. I'm going to set my point A here. So let's see here. We'll set point A is here. And we'll go up a little bit. Okay, we'll set that as point A. And now we'll fly down here. And make this point B. Yeah, so the cable cam feature works much as it did before. Well, exactly as it did before. So no change in that, which is kind of a neat feature. I love doing cable cam now that I know what I'm doing. I do cable cam a lot better than I do line fly on the Hubsan Xeno 2 drone. Alright, let's bring this guy back. We're getting low on battery, down to 20%. We've got a high wind warning here, but we're going to bring it back, and then we're probably going to land it, and then maybe we'll get the beacon and stuff out, the phone out, and try to do a little tracking or whatever. Maybe I'll get my Fimi Palm out and take it along on that adventure. All right, here it comes back. So yeah, we're gonna land it. We're down to 18% battery life, so we're gonna end this cable cam, and we're gonna bring this back here. Trying to get back. I forget how to get off of this screen. Go. Successful flight of the Skydio 2 drone with the latest app update and firmware update. I don't notice any changes to the features or how it performed outside of maybe that thing popping up before I take off saying it's unsafe to take off, you're in a confined space, where I was on the middle of a beach. So that's the only kind of thing I see right now. So again, we're gonna be back. Don't forget to go over to Facebook, join the Skydio Nation group, and we'll see in the second part of this video where I get the beacon out. So stay tuned.